Hey there, my name is Alina Sermonera. I am the host of Heart of Culture. Right now I'm here at the View Gallery at Vancouver Island University. I'm here with Dr. Justin McGrail, who is the curator of this current exhibit and a professor at the university. Justin, can you tell us a little bit about the exhibit that's currently going on?
Yes, the current exhibition is entitled Identity, Art as Life, and it's a partnership with Timber West and the university, in which 3 island artists from the 3 language groups have produced works that were commissioned for the exhibition on the theme of identity and tradition.
Wow. And why did you choose the 3 artists who are participating?
Partly because 2 of the artists, Curtis Wilson, whose works we're standing in front of right now, is an alumni of the visual art program, along with Vince Smith, and also because each one of them gave a chance to really explore the notion of the artist's identity even within a traditional practice.
Oh, interesting. So how does that reflect in the pieces that are in the current exhibit?
Well, if you look at, for instance, these works that we're standing here are by Curtis Wilson, who is Kwok Wok Wok, and he's based in Campbell River. And Curtis purposely chose different mediums for every single piece that he produced.
Wow.
So he's producing drums, coloring books, acrylic on canvas, a paddleboard, along with carving and what might be seen as more traditional.
Wow.
And in that way, it really proves the point that the artist is always present, and the artist is present through the creation of identity.
Wow, yeah, that's really great. And we're also going to go to another Nanaimo artist, a musician, who is really using his music as tools for social change. So let's go over there.
Used every little bit of what they did to me. Archaeologists making meaning out of history. Jot it down, make a video for kids to see that you can get to victory doing it individually.
My name is Surreal. I'm a hip-hop artist from Nanaimo. And my message is, if I can do it, then so can you.
Where were these people when I needed some help? Finally learned that all I needed was myself. Get my shine.
We have this platform of music that people listen to. It's important to deliver the message that it's okay to have a bad day, but you can get through it. I always say that you can't let your past dictate your future. So you can get through a really harsh childhood and go on to greater things. And with a lot of hard work, you can get to the other side and achieve greatness.
What are you going through at home in a room full of people? You can still feel so alone. Say the rhyme and the damage is dealt.
So for me, music is what I would write when my heart is broken. I started writing down some of the things that I was going through as a way to get them off my chest. It's ended up being a connection through storytelling, I would say. My music comes from a very vulnerable place because I feel like if you're willing to be vulnerable with people, not only are they going to listen and buy into your story, but they're also going to be more willing to be vulnerable themselves. And when people are vulnerable and they're willing to talk about things that are going on for them, that's when real change can happen. That's when people can get healing.
See that you're not like me, and you're not like me. You don't know a thing about me. Can we kick it, homie? Not likely.
When I write songs, like when I wrote Not Like Me, I almost didn't put it out because I was like, am I putting too much of myself out there? Like for people, this is really crazy, scary for me, but at the same time, it was like, if I'm not real, how am I supposed to tell other people to be real? How am I supposed to tell people to tell their stories and get it off their chest if I'm not willing to be completely 100% real? It comes from a very vulnerable place, but I think that's where people connect with it the most.
I never chose to be the voice for all these people. I can clear my guilty conscience while destroying all this evil, yeah.
And I've actually had people tell me, a lot that my music helps them get through tough times. So, I know that that's working, and it helped me get through really tough times by making it. So now if I can help other people get through tough times just by listening to it, then, that's been all worth it for me.
Picked on and hit on that it's wrong, and if this song could lift one, we show them we this strong. And in this life you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I don't mean to bother you, but I'm looking for a Mr. Bachman.
That would be me.
When people arrive for the evening, they will start meeting our characters as they mingle through the cocktail period.
Do I know you?
And then they may receive a role card that gives them a role to play all night, or an instruction to carry out at a specific time that interacts with our characters, which usually leads into a scene taking place. And it's a series of scenes through the course of that, through the course of dinner, that have all the clues and information needed for the murder mystery, to solve the mystery.
Well, he said earlier that he was going to celebrate your win by eating a half rack of ribs.
It's a murder mystery dinner taking place here at Tandoori Junction. And when they walk in, they should know ahead of time that it's a beauty pageant. And the pageant theme is that the contestants are representing food groups of the world. So people, when they come, they can actually dress up for the night, either, you know, in a ball gown or a tuxedo, or they can dress in something related to a food group.
Think nothing of it. None of us are perfect.
And if we were, I'd be out of a job.
It's a Western Edge Theatre fundraiser, and the show itself is called Murder's Only Skin Deep, and it takes place October 28th at Tandoori Junction. Tickets available on our website at westernedge.org.
These came last week, and as you can see, some of them are quite nasty.
You're a dead man. You're deader than dead. You're as dead can be.
Vince Smith is a prime example of a traditional artist using untraditional mediums. And speaking of unique mediums, there is the Vancouver Island Silk Painters, who are currently doing their annual art exhibit at the Macmillan Art Centre in Parksville. We're gonna go talk to one of the artists right now.
So I'll move the die up. See how it moves? So I move it back towards the place where I want it.
If you think you made a mistake, it's just going to be a happy surprise, and you can work it into your work. You can, because the die flows one into the other.
This is just the first layer. There's many layers that we put on.
What drew me to that medium, the dye, using dye on silk, was the vibrant colors. Using only 3 colors, the 3 primary colors, I'm able to mix them, and the vibrant colors are just, they pop out at you, the fluid way they flow into one another.
And then it'll bleed down towards the center.
So the Vancouver Island Silk Painters began under the leadership of Maureen Walker, who is our mentor, teacher. What's happening at the MAC right now is an exciting show called Kaleidoscope of Color. And there's 15 of us there. And each of us have entered 4 pieces of our art, and they're hanging in the Oceanside Gallery. It goes until the end of October, the 29th, I think it comes down.
So Richard Thomas is actually another one of the artists who is a part of this exhibit, and how he got started in wood carving was actually in jail, which is a really incredible story. If you know of any incredible stories that you'd like to share with us, let us know at the contact info below. Until next time.